So tenderness is another quality that we should possess as Muslims. And it says, I really love this, hellfire is forbidden for those that are mild and gentle and make it easy for others to deal with them. God is compassionate and likes compassion in his creatures. He grants more to the kind and the tender-hearted than those that are harsh and severe. And to be true, this was really hard for me, especially as a convert. I had so many shortcomings. I really feel like I had bad character, and Islam slowly makes me a better person, a kinder soul, and inshallah, please keep me in your du'as. I will develop even better qualities, and I only wish that all of the people would develop the qualities of a Muslim person, because this will bring so much peace and so much kindness between all the people. For me as a convert, was and still is at the times very hard to develop another quality that is well regarded by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, is self-control. Is when you really have to be self-observant and God-fearing. You have to observe each and every word you say and don't be provoked. Just make it easy for other people to relate to you. Don't bring out the differences. Don't mind if somebody has different opinion than you, or maybe has a stronger opinion than you, maybe tries to implement something on you. Just step back. Don't do anything that would be unpleasant to other person, and again, don't treat other person if you wouldn't like to be treated that way. And it says, those who restrain anger and pardon all men, God will hold back his punishment from him who will hold back his anger. So it's very important, if you want to be forgiven, forgive other people and hold back with your anger. So if you get provoked, you are losing another quality of a good Muslim, which is gentle speech. And it says that to speak politely is a piety and kind of a charity. Remember that being rude is a sin, and it's really big sin. So if you are kind to others, if you speak nicely and politely with others, it will also help you to maintain another good Muslim quality, which is humility. And it is very important not to look down on someone, not to make other people feel small, or if you have more knowledge, even if this knowledge is in Islam, you have to be very careful how you put it towards other person. And the servants of God, most gracious, are those who walk on earth in humility. There is another verse that says, that home of the hereafter we shall give to those who intend not to high-headedness or mischief on earth. Now this, remember and just put it in your head. It says that if you have a smallest grain of the pride towards the others, you will not be led into the paradise. One more quality that good Muslims should have is patience and courage. Remember, patience is half of our faith. There will be hardships and trials in our life, but we have to keep our heart strong in our faith and keep our iman strong. Trust in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because He never will give you anything more than what you could handle. And you need to know that our life is evolving. It's not just standing in one place. You will never be given this complete comfort in this life. You know, sometimes you feel like, okay, I have learned enough of lessons and now I want peace and quiet in my life. I don't want any hardships. I don't need any problems in my life. However, there is, here we are here to develop better personality, develop stronger patience and better qualities as human beings. So we will be constantly given more and more and more trials. And this, if we maintain that patience and if we maintain strength in our religion, in our beliefs, this is when we will get all the rewards from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He is promising us. And it says that for God loves those who are patient and persevering. It also says, and to be firm and patient in pain or suffering and adversity and through all periods of panic. Such are the people of truth, God-fearing. And remember, being sincere is very important to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because anything you do, anything you say, whatever work you do, whatever you are involved in, you have to do it for the sake of Allah and with the thought in mind that Allah is watching you and you are God-fearing. So you cannot do anything for personal gain. It says, God is not regardful of your fine visage or your wealth. He is regardful only of your hearts and intentions. So we will be judged by our intentions. So our intentions have to be pure. It is really sad that we forget, and at the times I forget, to be truthful, to be kind to others, to be loving, to be just, to practice all good Islamic qualities. And I think that Ramadan is really, really perfect opportunity for us to develop those qualities and work on them. And Allah is really so loving and He made it so easy for us, but we sometimes just take it for granted. Even He grants paradise for really, really small deeds, which we would not think that it could happen. There is a story when, I don't remember very well who did that, but there was a man, he was walking on the road and he saw a dog licking the ground because he wanted to drink and there was no water. So that man, he gave his own water to the dog, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has granted him paradise just for doing that. So remember, do even smallest deeds, whatever you can, and do it with the pure good intentions, and inshallah you will be rewarded for that. I hope I covered most of the good Islamic qualities. If you have more suggestions and more ideas, more good qualities, please leave your comment below, because there are viewers who read comments, and inshallah it will only benefit all of us, all of the Muslim Ummah, all the people who are watching my videos, and inshallah I will be able to learn from you guys as well, because I really have a lot to learn. Inshallah this video was useful for you, and I will see you next time. Assalamu alaikum.